Hello everyone. Hope everyone's had a good weekend. Yo, Anthony straight in there. Hello, hello. I was like, I'm going to be on time, so I decided to have a quick shower. So I'm a little bit late today, but welcome in. I'm first. You are first. You're like straight in there. Straight in there. That's what I love. How are you? How are you doing on this lovely Tabletop Tuesday, Cameron's little stream? Hope you're doing well. So I have suddenly just been doing some of my Deathmarks. Oh, it's like this delay. Rocket 69. Welcome in, Painted So. I'm good, thanks. I'm glad you're doing well. Welcome in. So I was a bit like, I've got like a few minutes to spare. Let's just have a really quick shower. I've kind of tried to change where all my lights are, but my camera on there is still not fantastic. But here we are. I'm feeling quite tired still, so we're gonna just maybe see how we go with painting. Maybe not necessarily gonna be like. Is that slightly better light? We'll see. I'm trying out of my light box. I'm really determined to put my light box back because it just makes it so much better. But I hope everyone is well. I am quite excited because this time next week I will not be streaming because I will be at a Doom event. Almost said where. So it'll be this time next week. In fact, it'll be finishing about 9 o'clock. So very excited. So we're gonna be getting on with some Deathmarks. Can I go straight into it? So because I have run out of black spray, what I have done is I have primed. What is this? I put it on just a full kind of I did put spooky on, but it's not quite spooky, right? So I painted on Abaddon black. And then I'm now going around and painting it how it should be. Like Exhibit A. I mean, this sounds quite... in general painting stream, you're crazy, right? What is this? One of them has got no head. I thought we'll use it on a different playlist, and this one is not failing to disappoint. It's kind of like how to not paint Warhammer, we're crazy. Oh, it's not gonna focus, is it? I wonder if I can change the autofocus. 1 second. I don't think I can with this once I'm live. Oh, it doesn't really seem to allow me to do anything. Yeah, I can't when I'm live. Not when I'm live. Okay. That just makes that really pooey. Might help if I don't have so much going on. You can see the legs, right? I think I will bring back my light box. I mean, I can even go and get it now, to be honest. So you can actually kind of see what I'm painting. I did this more for like my own posture kind of thing. I think this paint pot is officially dead now. So that's what I might do. You can kind of see it, kind of not see it. But it is, if it's really bad because my 2 monitors show it's completely different, I will go get it. Yeah, the honoured, welcome in. I am good, thank you. Don't paint that black. That's not. I was not paying attention. Hope you are. This is very like surreal music. It's not quite. I thought it might be a little bit more upbeat. but it's not. Here's the hobby dream. More Necrons than a Death Tomb world. More Necrons to paint, honestly. There's more and more. I'm on a little bit of a panic now because I've got 2 weeks. And I'm at Warhammer World playing with my Necrons. But I haven't got 2 weeks to paint them. But welcome in, Jammy. So I'm a bit like, okay, this is how we're gonna roll. I'm actually really determined to get the light box, but I'm also really determined just to finish painting this one Necron. So these are my Deathmarks, who get yeeted in during gameplay. Well, actually they come falling from the sky. Yo, Gecko, out on Watts as well. Hope you're both doing well. I might go get my little light box because I can't change the autofocus once I'm live. But I very nearly finished this paint pot. I'm going to change the music because this is very not quite what was on the tin. To paint one of my Necrons and maybe finish the monolith. Which monolith have you got? Have you got the old one or the new version? I have acquired the old version, which was already painted by the person who had it before me. That is going to Warhammer World. So I'm trying to finish. I know I'm going to have to redo the bits on the gun again. But you know when you get to a point of like, I try to be careful. And then paint just goes, nope. Yeah, I'm going to go and change it so I can actually see that properly. Not so bad when you're building, but I'm just putting it there so I can see. Seconds. Yes. That's technically third, technically fourth actually, I'm afraid. Both. Oh, okay, so you're both. Nice, nice. I'm painting the new one. Ooh, that's quite exciting. The new one does look really good. But because I've already acquired one, obviously if they were like, oh I want it back, then I'll be like, who you then? But I've technically been given it. So let's hope that they forget. I've been given it by one of their family members, so... The old one bottom is coming off. Off at the centre column, right. Right with side it has come loose. So it rattles! Oh no. It's rattling in. It's the Necron technology. Whirling into gear, right? That's what it is. I'm gonna go get my light box. Basically. We're gonna have a quick... Oh, I've just got paint all over my finger. A quick reset up, but you can stay looking at my lovely Necron. I thought that would be fine, and then as it's slowly progressing, I don't really like it. My setup, so 1 second. I won't be back. I won't be too long. I know somebody told me like because the other monolith, the first monolith I've got, doesn't actually have you know the base it sits on. Like, oh well, you need to have a base for it now, and I'm like, well, it can sit on the tabletop. I think because now it actually has a proper base, doesn't it? This is my light box, but it's full of my horses. So you can watch me at the same time doing this. my creek horses, which I just can't do anything with at the moment. There's a Necron in there. I looked into it. Oh, I haven't done his base. Pretty much sums up everything. Okay, so actually, I might just move this back to just chatting whilst there we go. Whilst you amazingly watch what I'm doing to reset up. But I'm kind of getting there. Let me just lower that down. Over my Necrons, so I've really got the Deathmarks to do and my flared ones. Apparently, I just don't say it right. I was like, how do I say it? Oh, and my gunslinger dude. We're just gonna have a shifty. Come forward. Right, that can go back over here. Like that. Now I'm a little bit brighter. We're having a little rummage. And that can come all the way down. Okay, and then that can come there. But I'm quite excited to be taking them to Warhammer World. It's just now. I suppose I don't really have that much to do because they are kind of all like the one colour scheme. And there's only 5, and then I've got 5 of the flared ones to do. Which, I don't think they're going to be that bad, because if you just paint them the same colour, I might just do silver for their blade hands, but I'm like, if I just paint them all one colour just to get them done. There we go. I want that light. The Deathmark Destroyer. Dude, the Deathmark Destroyer dude. I can't ever think who that is. I have the... Not these little guys then, someone else. I can't think who that is. Why did that... That reminded me of like Home Alone music. So who's supposed to play this? This is Fresh Track September. Space Child! That's very Necron based. I was like, what you'll be sparing. So... Flared ones. Because it's the way that I say it, right? The flared. I've been clocked again. Oh, you don't say it right. It's flared. Oh, it's like flared. I can't help the way I say it. Flared. I just think flared. Oh, Hexmark Destroyer. Yes, I've heard of that one. Let me. I can't remember my book is actually gone. That's the one that I'm currently, I thought that's the one I call Gunslinger. Samesies. I will show you in a bit better light in a minute. There you go. Craft. Okay, we're slightly there. There he is. Why are we slightly to the... I don't quite understand why we're at... I call her my gunslinger. Well, actually, that can go to the side. Well, I can go over there for now. Right, we're reset up to a bit more comfortable, a bit more brighter. Yo, BC, welcome in. So my one was second hand, so I paint stripped him, but he did the paint strip didn't all like come off. So then I spray painted white, put Abaddon black because I ran out of the black spray. But he has got a bit of pipe missing, which I presume was missing on purchase. And he is one of the most difficult models to be able to paint strip, because every gun broke. It's literally how I felt, BC. First, everyone before is late. That doesn't count. They don't count. Welcome in, BC. I hope you're okay. There you go. That's slightly better. So, as you can see, that I have Abaddon black. You want to make sure it's obviously not quite thin. So, thin paint or it'll block up all your details. So, my Deathmarks have got this gravelly base. So, I bought these second hand, and they were the colours. This person, whoever had them before, had really layered up the paint, so it was like lead belch should be think on it before, and then stripping that back that was red, stripping that back that was like blue, and then they stuck all this gravel like all over the bases, and this is what I could not get off, so we're kind of rolling with it. And he's got a little bit left, I think I stuck on there. Obviously, so I'm hoping I won't die. Trying something, so I think I'll be okay. Is this when you're gonna... That doesn't sound good. Is this when you have like a sugar crash then an ultimate sugar high? What was it? It's like that audio meme. I'm alive! I'm dead! I'm alive again! I'm dead again! That one. Is that kind of like peaks and trough? One way to look at it, right? It's obviously not the best thing to have. It's because now I've got this in a different location. Is that going to loop around the laptop? Yes! So out of my way. So, we have one now beautifully painted. Vaguely. That is the dead one. I was that feels quite light for a new one. I know I have got the other one. Here it is. My hand stopped shaking, so I'm okay. Well then, at least that's something. At least that's something. I'm glad at least your hands have stopped shaking then. Sit there and chill and you can be like... Watch a crazy stream, that'll help really calm you down. Why not help the sugar levels, because I can't really... I'll send good sugar levels your way. I use the older paint. And then like these, he's got like, you know when you're just like, I'm just gonna paint everywhere apparently. So it's a little bit more work to get these done, but so I thought, well, at least I'll be done. I can't guarantee how much we're actually going to get done tonight because your girl is tired. Sugar, because you got my black sugar. So oh, see, that's all you need. You haven't had your daily dose of crazy today. That's what that is. You know, sometimes I think I should just paint this a lot more neater, then I won't have to go back over it. But then you know when you're just like, I'm going to go back over it anyway. So longest I've lasted with low sugar. So how long can it sort of last for? Probably not ideal. Crazy tunes are sugar-free, fat-free, meat-free, 90% 100% pure paint-looking goodness. Bacon, neck, peanuts. Oh, I need my little allergen flag. I was like, I'm gonna keep that. I'm presuming they can't reuse it anyway. Can't guarantee no paint fumes. The paint's good for you, right? May contain peanuts. I mean, technically, there is someone in chat who I know won't be appearing tonight because they're out playing Warhammer. He's called Peanut, so sometimes the stream does actually contain peanuts. Ha ha! I don't know if that was actually intended or not, but brilliant. Just before I have to sit down. But you I need a minute. I need a minute. If you put the flag of flavour in the bronze plate, it does become delicious. It comes ultimate. I was so excited. The fact is, I'd eaten at this place not long ago with literally the same thing because I was out. To be fair, I was out at like a garden centre with the parents. And last time we went was like a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, "We'll have lunch," because this is quite a journey away from where we started from, shall we say. And then when I got it again, like whenever it was Monday, I was a bit like, I get a flag this time. If you know what I'm on about, I ordered a gluten-free sandwich. It wasn't what's my sleeve, by the way. It actually made me jump. What the hell is that? Bacon, cranberry, and brie. Toasty. Gluten-free. And they stuck an allergen flag in it. I felt very special. And of course I sat there waving my little flag. Of course I kept it. But I was like, the idea was we're just going to go and have like a bit of cake or a drink, you know, refuel after quite a long day. But the only cake they had for any like allergens was like, no lie, they were like this big for £3. So £3.25. 2 bites it would be gone. And I'm like, I was standing in the queue thinking I could just sacrifice and just eat a piece of cake, which is, or like a scone was like that big, it's no lie, really huge, for like £3, or have like 2 bites and have to pay £3.25. I mean, that's ridiculous. I mean, I know you can't cater for people, but at least I'm like, not like celiac or something. But I'm like, that's just ridiculous price for someone who, if they generically can't even eat. I mean, this was like gluten, dairy. I think there was only like, there was a piece of flapjack, which I make basically every week. So I was like, I don't really want flapjack. Pushing 32. I know. Oh, what? Like before you were like, I need to sit down and watch Crazy Stream. Be like, I can sit and chill with green face. You probably should be careful with the bot. It's the only one you get, right? It's the only one you get. You are now the special standard bearer. I am. I was just like, I didn't get a special flag when I was in there like a little while ago. Nobody else on the table had a sandwich. So it's not like you wouldn't know what it was. Wearing a time last time, I think it was my mum. Yeah, no, she had Jack. That was yeah, okay, yeah. Like nobody else on the table had ordered what I had. Tis and flat, pretty much. That's just allergen with a little I put a picture on my Discord. I was just like, oh my god, I have a flag. I was like, well, there's no way they can reuse it because it's just like on a cocktail stick thing. It come with this little flag. I was like, yay. But I just thought the prices were so ridiculous for this literally 2 bites. Or not even 2 bites, it would have been 1 bite, wouldn't it? Like 2 mouthfuls of like the typical like flapjack. Or I think there was like a lemon bar, which I can't have. And a caramel slice. I can't think what they're millionaire shortbread thing. But you know, for like £3.25, I'll sacrifice and have something else. Would you like to ride in my Rocket 69? Rocket 69, Rocket 69. So I, instead of spending £3.29 on 2 bites, I ordered a £10 gluten-free toasty. I thought, well, that's more than 2 bites. And you get a salad and some crisps generally on the side. I thought by Walker's standard, that's how much a packet of crisps is, right? We've got no one to get rid of this flag machine. It was just the way it came out in the sandwich. I was like, I didn't get one of them last time. So bizarre. Must be a completely different chef that was on. The fact that nobody else had a sandwich anyway on the table. You could understand if they were bringing it out and they were like, they need to make sure that you eat the right one. That price, take the flag home and convert it to cream. I should convert it, right? Yeah, so like my £10 sandwich, which is ridiculous as well. But I was like, I should technically get more food for my money than £3. £3.25 for literally 2 bites, and they're not. They were like, I looked at it. I was just like, I'd rather spend £3 on a piece of flapjack, of a normal size flapjack. So a normal flapjack, they have like loads of cakes out on display. So the normal size flapjack, you're talking a proper like chunk, yeah. That was £3. Generally, flapjack, I want to say it's in general from making those, and when you look at the ingredients, generally flapjack doesn't contain gluten per se. I say per se. But then they wanted to charge £3.25 for the 2 bites, and you've been like, I could have inhaled that in one. Ridiculous. Take 2 bits of sandwich, which I've tried so hard to make 2 bites. Just be like, stick a flag in it. Maybe he was proud and was like, I want to stick a flag in this. Twisted One's here. How you doing? How you doing? I hope you are well. So that's the choice of being like needing to be gluten-free. These bursts, because these are second hand, I would have stuck the guns on afterwards once I can get to the wires underneath. But that ain't going to happen on these because I can't get there. So I usually paint them red, but oh, I've just repainted a bit that shouldn't have been painted red. Painted bronze, I mean. I say I do have to paint that bit because you've got the orby bit. Trying to get better from being sick. Oh my goodness, are you not well? So many people are not well at the moment in my chat from the other day. Unless you're like, that was me. Are you one of these people? But generally, there seems to be a lot of people from who joined on Sunday saying, ain't too good. Gluten-free, gluten-free. That's all I want. It's just gluten-free. Then you're paying for everything free. Fun free when you gotta spend £3.25. I was like, I could have just spent I would have done it if we were like, no gluten-free bread. I would have just gone, oh. But I didn't really want to pay £3 for a piece of flapjack. So I literally just make flapjack basically every week. Novelty wears off. I mean, it had like sultanas or something in it. Regular flag that says rip off on it and sushi. Yeah, I should. All bodes well as well. So we went to the loo, as one does. There's like a sign. So like 2 weeks ago, this sign was in there saying, if there's low water, we're having problems at the moment. If there's no water to like wash your hands, please go and use the disabled toilet. So that's fine. And then I went in. You know, it's a bit like, I can imagine there was 4 sinks. So there was somebody at the 4th one. I went straight to the 2nd, and then I went to 1st, and she just, I thought, okay, I'm not being rude, getting the, you know, imagine it's the same in the men's, you don't go for the first one right next to them, do you? And then she just sort of was looking at me like this, and I was like, so I looked up smart and think, I'm going to use the one next to her. She said, I've used them all, there's no water in the tap, any tap in the loo, but this poor woman had already applied soap before testing the taps. Now I do it the way round. I wet my hands and then get the tap going, and yeah, luckily. And then this other woman came out, and just as they said, no, there's no water, as I was talking to her, she put soap on her hands. And of course somebody was using the disabled toilet, but I was just like, right, hand sanitizer it is. So they can charge £3.25 for 2 airfuls of cake. That money is not going towards that. Maybe I should have bought it, then they'd be able to afford water in the loo. If you know what I mean. Oh, I love it. Oh, we love Twisted Was It. Was going to Prime but being sick. Put hold of that. No. Yeah, you gotta take it easy. That's like crazy eat gluten for a 1 million subscriber goal. I mean, I will. I will. If we get to 1 million, look, if we get to 1,000, right, on Twitch we are currently sitting on 830. I can guarantee you nothing's going to have to be sit there until she gets a reaction from gluten. I'll just get really bad IBS pain. So luckily nothing too dramatic. So I did then wake up at about 5 something this morning and I was in abdominal pain. I was like, I haven't had anything, what the hell? And I was like, is it now the cranberries? Is it, did they use something a bit different? I don't know. Conned me probably. Not gonna buy a £3 puff of air. I have no idea where this person's head's gone. I don't know if they even had one to begin with. I'm sure I can do that. I'm sure I can fix it up. Me who lives in a desert town. First time. I finished my combat. You finished your combat patrol. Nice. What combat patrol was it? So remind me what you were working on. You probably have told me. This is when you're like, ah, I've almost got all 5 painted, and there's one lurking in the background, like, you haven't painted me. Brilliant. Gonna do me a lurk. No worries, Painty Paints. Go in for the lurky lurk. 5 minute goal. Won't she trip? I feel like 5 minutes. If we get 5 million subs. Wait, oh, followers. Wait, followers I'm on about. Subs is different, right? I don't have 830 subs right now. I have 800. You probably figured that one out. Crazy's not really paying attention to what she's saying. If we get 1 million subs, I will sacrifice having IBS pain. Yeah, so it's kind of felt like it's been a very long day today. So I then proceeded not to get much sleep. I think it was... Yeah, after Monday I was just like, oh, so dead. And then like last night I was just like curled up on the sofa. We started watching something and I fell asleep. Went to bed. Woke up a few hours later, I got some pain. I was like, brilliant. No, I can't get to sleep for a work day. Brilliant. That's my life today. That's why I am actually feeling quite tired. So I have been extra... Okay, I was a bit cheeky earlier. I had 1 digestive biscuit with chocolate. Not even McVitie's, because it was Morrison's own brand, right? It's probably even got less gluten in it than... That's probably got more gluten in it than... I'll push the boat out. Imperial Fist, nice. You probably, yes, you probably did say. Oh, I forgot. Government assassin. If I find the assassin, can you imagine? There's an assassin you can find at Warhammer World. But nobody ever is managing to find it. Should I do the goal of be like, I'm not allowed to leave Warhammer World until I find it? Just be stuck in this one room for all eternity. It's like they do kind of try and tell you. They go, it hasn't been found. Oh, it's half term this week. Ah, so I might have a new hidey place next time I go. Crazy gets a million subs, she'll cut off her hand. Because can you imagine it? It has to be 1 million. I mean, I don't think we're gonna get close to 1 million subs. Can you imagine it? If somebody just goes 1 million subs right now. You can say that's never gonna happen, but the chances are, you never know. There'll be Elon Musk probably couldn't afford it. That's about it. We are nearing 1,000 followers on Twitch anyway. We're a little bit far away from 1 million followers, let alone 1 million subs. That would be good. Yeah, do some outrageous. If we get 1 million subs. I'll be lurking. No worries, PC. He's going right. How many million subs? Oh, you can do a Blood Ravens. Nice. Kind of gets to the point where I'm covering these going, I'm going to have to paint over the guns anyway. Oh, it's annoying because all their pipe work underneath is something that I would have been doing in red, but because these are second hand, these probably aren't going to work. If you see any bit like coming off, that's the like then a bit of the stone paste just flew off. That's literally the residue of, I don't know what the hell they stuck it down with. And that was me soaking it in paint stripper and then trying to go at it with what was it called? What's that? No, something sharp. I can't think. And I was like, this is just going to damage my mini if I attempt to try and remove it anymore. Oh, Raid Trizan, however you spell his name, and take all his relics. Oh, I've no idea. I don't even know if I've even really said that correctly, to be fair. Well, I'm hoping that these Necrons will cause an Eldari to suffer some, but they are going to die. That definitely looks so much better now I put the light box back. I was like, trying to do it so I can sit a bit more comfy, but this generally looks so much better in here. So it's like what I'm having to do on him. I'm just gonna let them dry for a little bit. He's going around where I just gone, I'm just gonna paint all the guns, and then I decided I don't like them in the same bronze colour, so we're now going over and painting the black, and then going to make them, and then dry brush them gold, not gold, silver. I mean, I did debate doing it in Lead Belcher, but I was like, no. So I'll just go over the bits that we just had. Well, I don't really need to shake it too much because I know I've just literally just used it prior stream. Well, how I just got black right on that bit there, but okay. Just trying to go around where I've painted it. I might do it in Lead Belcher, so the guns are slightly sort of different. But I think I probably will just do the same what I've done before, which is just dry brush silver. So they're still going to have exactly the same kind of bases. Should be the crackle base as well. Oh, made me jump. I'm hoping to do a more like Halloweeny stream. I have got the new, like, or not new, I've been given the Alien game to try. I haven't had a chance to try to see if the Steam code works. Because it's from like a disc. I was like, well, that's not going to work. How have I got that all over there? I don't know. Maybe some of this is going to be white, so. Or we might just get around to painting one. So I'm still like, how did I get paint there? We should paint everywhere. Such a messy Necron. When you turn, it's like, oh, there's a bit more paint. Oh, there's a bit more paint. It's going crazy. Live application gets 0 views because everyone gets scared. It's the disappointment when nobody. True application isn't, they actually message you back. And you're like, what do I do now? This song has got like a little bell in it. I can have a Literally everywhere I turn, there's more of it. I built my server reds this week. Oh, just let us know how you got on with it. Oh, welcome, Minnie. Thank you so much for the raid. Slowly losing the will to live. Well, there's a bit there, but it's going to be painted up. Thank you. Right, there we go. My raid stream. You reply to what? No, we haven't no joke anymore for what my kitchen gets rejected me. What? Like a year ago. You couldn't imagine. That's probably literally how they do that. Welcome in, welcome in. What were you doing? Let me give you a shout out. Oh, if I can spell it. Obviously, I know that you're doing some minis against, but what were you building? Welcome in, everyone. So my name is Crazy MC Angel. You can call me any part of that name. So I am a Fallout cosplayer by trade. So this is all me. 12 girls, because there's two different. I upgraded a suit, power armor, my Nuka girl. Are we gonna go Nuka break? No, Nuka Tron. No. Basically, this is me. There's my Nuka Tron. I got felt so with my vault suit. I also be doing some mini painting. So I've kind of been since April been doing like Warhammer streams and the Fallout minis. Oh, you can't see that because we're not on the right. Not on the right. Hey guys, Nuka girl that I need to finish. Yeah, so this time next week, in fact, I talk about minis. I am off to a Mephidius. I don't know it's quite necessarily a launch event, but it's a launch event for Doom Arena board game. So that's another mini that should be available. Mini board game like miniatures like this. That you can, I think they're ahead of their Kickstarter, I think. Hey, how are you? Just fast-paced custom. Anakin Skywalker for Shatterpoint. Nice. That sounds really cool. I am good, thank you. If I'm not really with it, because I am quite tired, but I thought I'm gonna pop on. And I'm so glad I did. I get to see you. Well, welcome in. That is another game I'm like, oh my god, it's like a Star Wars version. I'm like, no, not yet. Simply because I've got, so not just Warhammer, so I started painting Warhammer. Doing Warhammer streams. Since April this year, as you can see, I have got some Necrons. I started off with Daughters of Cain. Then I moved to Necrons, and I've now recently started a Krieg. Okay, so I'm tired. I totally understand. What do I want to call your name? Really strange. Malkav, yeah. I totally understand. I totally get that one. Don't worry. I hope you have a good rest of the evening, and I hope you get some little rest, some cool down before you're able to get some sleep soon. Have a great stream. Thank you so much. Honestly, thank you for coming in, and I hope you managed to sort of like just have a breather and then hopefully get some good sleep. You can play with it all at once. Be like, it's not here. That's why he wants to go. But thank you so much for coming in with the amazing raid. Thank you. I really appreciate it. But I totally get where you're coming from. You've just been streaming. Probably after a long day, then you just want to go to bed. Have some, I say cool down time, so I'm just like, and then get to bed. Sometimes that's what I need. Finish stream, and then you're just like so buzzing from the stream. I thought I'm only gonna touch up one of these guns, but I'm like, I'm quite determined. I don't know. I'll just wait for that one to finish drying, and then I'll go around and do it up. It might just be one death mark. We're not going to finish them all tonight because it's been a long day on not a lot of sleep. Hold until everything's gonna be okay. It's all gonna be okay. Could be wishful thinking, but it'll all be okay. So these are what I'm painting. I'm really finding quite tricky because I have to turn it around a zillion ways to see where I need to paint. Because these were second-hand models that I've then attempted to paint strip with some proper paint strip stuff. Wasn't like 100% successful. That's why some of like the stone bases are still there. My choice would be that I wouldn't have stuck the guns down if I built them, or if anyone is building any, I wouldn't stick the guns down until you've been able to paint. Stormshield, welcome in. So, for how long have you been painting? Is it always small miniatures Warhammer? So I have been, could say, dabbling into Warhammer since January 2 years ago. I didn't particularly start painting immediately. It must have been halfway through the year, and then just really since April, or then move forward to last year, I then got into Necrons. Some were already, they were already kind of built second hand, and then I've been painting minis on streams since April this year. I think the largest, because I am a Fallout cosplayer, so I like the kind of weathering aspect of doing to the minis, because I've done that on my cosplay, my Necron. So I was like, I know how you get the rust effect, because I already know how to do that. The largest model I have painted, largest miniature model I've painted, I would still say is the Scorched Beast Queen from Mephineus from the Fallout series, which I was very kindly gifted by Mephineus. So about me, so I'm a cosplayer, and I have actually just won a recent cosplay competition. Again, competition winners times, whatever you want to call it. My brain is quite tired. And UKG, which is the UK's largest tabletop, Mephineus asked me to be on their stand in cosplay, so I went in my big beefy power armor, which I made all out of cardboard and paper mache, so that was a big paint job to do that, and my Necron as well. And the model is literally like wider than my face. It's about like the big. It's quite big. I have painted like the Void Dragon. I have a monolith, but that was already painted when I got it, because technically it's actually second hand, even though it was given to me. But what is everyone's projects? What is everyone doing or working on? Or I like to know. I like to be nosy and be like, ooh, it's really interesting. But I'm kind of trying to get as much or paint my Necrons. They're almost all there, the ones that I plan to take anyway, because I'm going to Warhammer World in 2 weeks' time, where I will be taking my Necrons, which will be the first game I've actually played at Warhammer World. It's not a tournament or anything, it's literally just, well, we say friendly. It's probably not that friendly, it's against Aldari. You know, you're like, I'm just determined, I'm just gonna paint and then repaint like the arms and that. Dwarf Fancies are so nice. I draw perhaps just for my clankers. Crazy name some of your favourite bands besides MCR. This is when your mind goes blank. No invite for me. Oh, no invite. Come down to Warhammer World. I'm gonna choose to move from another, but oh really? From another, I love that. It's amazing who you meet. So I was watching him for a bit painting my savannas. I am probably not suitable for that activity. He's been doing that for years. I love it when people be like, I've been painting for like such a long time, and you can tell like their skill, right? I've learned so much from these streams, from other people, and I found out the other day, I was like, well, I say the other day, the other stream, I was like, oh, there's somebody who I know who is a miniature, let's go raid, and then somebody popped up in chat, you need to raid this person, and I can't think what their name is right now, I do apologise. Turns out they know each other. I was like, this is really weird. But the fact is, I'd past raided them. The fact that they'd come up. It's a small world. But it's nice, you never know who you're going to meet. Candy to make myself feel better. How long does it take? Is that a point of you'll be too much now, you'll go the other way now? It's literally me having to turn it around multiple times just to see if I've got everywhere that needs to be black. I can't remember how many I've done now. This one doesn't look so bad. Oh, I'm sure you're not twisted. Slightly. Oh, oof. Walked into that one, to be fair. No, I'm sure you're not. I'm sure you're not. So much easier when I can just dry brush over it and be like, yep, done. Which we're gonna do first before, and then I need to, then I can go around again and probably touch up the bronze. mean, to you, who even phrases my love language? That's one way. We wouldn't have you any other way, PC, would we? We wouldn't have you any other way. Oh, I didn't do their spines. Because somebody painted the spine. To be fair, I thought about going the same colour, but we're not going to do that. Because we haven't on all the other Necrons. I'm going to say that had definitely broken. My music does this. I just don't have time to find another one that doesn't break. So stupid. I might try and paint that bit up there. In here? I'm not quite sure.
Wasteland's got its own golden rule. Thou shalt
Today
get
or the other.
sidetracked by bullshit every goddamn time.
I don't even know what that is. But you got all of us. Oh, I can't quite tell what that bit is meant to be. Maybe we'll just keep it like that. This bit isn't so bad. When you go along and go, how did I miss that bit there? But okay. Ooh, that's too much. I love Conquest Sky was so frinky. Conquest is what is that, like a show or something? Oh, okay, I've never heard of it before. Nice, nice though. Give it a watch. I don't have Prime, but when I next do, I'll try to remember and give it a watch. What's it about? Or I can probably find like a little thing on it, can't I? It might be easier to then type out and go, oh, what's about that? Fixing all my Necrons. Oh, that one is done. I think these all look better than they did. I actually don't know where this other one's head is. I'm kind of thinking you've never actually had one. Speech to Mark was a serial. Oh, okay. Pretend I understand that. Be like, yes. Quite literally, quite literally. My phone on silent. Another paintbrush? I'm gonna say another pen. I was like, that's not quite what it is it? Now that R2, I think one is dead. Guessing it's this one. I'm glad it was, because I almost dropped that one. Now, what do I actually want? Dry brushed. I think this is pretty dead. I was thinking doing that bit all white. I'm just looking how they've done theirs. I could do the totally tiny bit in. We've got another bit in there to can do white, but it's so small. What? I love how random things you come out with. There you can look at my photo. Be on your Wasteland channel. No, is it going to be like a picture of a ghoul or something? Are you secretly a ghoul? I'm curious. It was going to be something really. Ah, you know, I always thought you could have put something really like. Sass, you not? I thought you were going to be like. I don't know, picture of Watson's face or something. Which is allowed. No. Oh, I was like, what's this gonna be? Oh, Eagles Fallout Day. Everyone. It's Fallout 3 Day, isn't it? Thank you so much, Spook Blook. Love it. Greeting, where Spook here. You may. Thank you so much for the follow. Are you looking forward to the spooky season? This is your season. Have you got any sort of projects on the go? I was trying to do. I'm just losing God to live as this gun already. But you may spook here. I keep thinking, how cool would that be? Arranged like a crazy meetup at like Warhammer World one day. Be like, you will be going to the exhibit. I always get them confused in my brain. I'm like, the dioramas. I'll come in and pay it bound to go and see it. I'm always spooky as you. I can see your photo. I can see your profile pic. Fire. Uh-oh. I think we've got a... I think sound alerts is broken. PC has broken sound alerts. Voice crack. I was like, no, you will come in. It's done this before with the cheese one, and there's no other way to stop it apart from ending stream. It's done this before. Are you not gonna tell me where I can get my sound alerts? Thank you. By the way, I've really old access to you from the road trade. Days of Metal from Metal. No way. Let me just try and. There is literally no way to stop it because it's a glitch in the system. Let me see if I can redeem something else. I don't think it works, does it? Why has this done this again? Can I override it if I play it again? I don't know if I can turn it off. Oh, you'll hear it again. Because I'm playing it to see if it will clear it, but it won't work, I can guarantee it. Oh my god, if I test some browser source, so that... It's not even coming up there now. That's me testing it. Oh no, now I've started another loop and there is literally no way I can turn it off without stopping my stream. What if I do that? Well, that stopped one. Oh, it hasn't. Oh no. This has glitched out on me before and there's literally only one way to do this. So this goes. It's something! Yeah. I will be right back. Right. I just don't. Okay. I'm Necron Deathmarks. Why I replayed. I don't have confidence. Oh, well, thank you for sharing, though, Twisted. I said you should. This is what we're here for, gaining confidence. I broke it. Do I get an award? I think you should get an award. The horse might have been too strong. It's funny that this happened when the Spooker is drying. Listen to a remix of Luigi's Mansion. And now you've got Froggy. I will be back so restart. Yeah, restart to fix it. We can wait. My face broke it. I will be back. We've had this before with James Made Cheese. Right, I will be back. I think it is an issue with OBS. I'll shut OBS down. I will be right back.